Hey guys, this is Kirsten. So I see what you're talking about on the Squijoo Easter Bunny picture frame. If you look in real close, the black rectangle here does not line up with the frame. That is very, it's a little sloppy. I'm not judging because I'm also sloppy. It's a little sloppy and a little frustrating because you can't move it. But here's what you can do. Um, I know that it's super irritating, but it is what it is. So the frame tool right here, let's just click on the frame tool and we are going to line it up. Let's just go from corner to corner and then let's just pull it down a little tiny smidge so it really gets in there. And that way it just covers up that blackness and you're not going to really see it. Okay, and then we're going to go File, Place Embedded. Let's see if I can just get my hands super quick on a horizontal picture. Um, Sorry, I should have been a little bit more prepared. This is kind of fall, doesn't really make sense, but who cares? Okay, so this is just going to plop the image right into the frame tool. Let's get rid of that. So if you zoom up, okay, so the frame itself, which is not uncommon at all, if you zoom real close up, the frame itself is not perfectly horizontal, which is fine. So what you can do, I believe, and this is what I was talking about on the Squeegee thread itself, is you can click on the frame, I believe. Let's see if they'll let us do it. Edit, transform. Don't, they're not letting us warp it. That is poopy. Okay, so let's try clicking on the picture itself. Edit, transform, warp. See, it's letting us warp the picture, but not the frame. Okay, that's super poopy. So let's get rid of that. Gosh, I can't believe, how can there not be a workaround? This is an oversight. Adobe. Okay, so we're going to do something else. No big deal. We're going to go back to the caca image here. That's super annoying, right? And let's do this. Let's go to the shape tool, to the rectangle tool. All right, let me back off a little bit here. I want it big, but not that big. There we go. Okay, so the rectangle tool, where did I, is that the, okay. Make sure it's on shape and not path, right? Shape. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go click from corner to corner like this. Okay, so now there's a rectangle. Let's see what it looks like down here. All right, this does not look bad, but let me just show you what I was talking about as far as warp goes, okay? So let's pretend it did look bad, okay? So we're going to click on Edit, whoops, Edit, Transform, Warp, okay? Then we can very slightly just move this over. Just slightly, if we had to. Let's pretend we had to. Okay, so that looks pretty good. If you double click on the hand, it makes it fit. So if you look at it real quick, that does look rectangular, right? So then here's how you get a picture into it. So we have the rectangle layer highlighted. File, Place Embedded. We're going to grab a picture again. Hit Place. Make it smallish. We can adjust that in a second. Okay, we're going to place that. Double click on it. Oops. On the layer over here, we're going to right click and put Create Clipping Mask. Get the Move tool and move it into place. Let's zoom up. Okay, now all four corners match. That looks fantastic. One thing you can do is you can double click on the picture layer, which is this guy. Whoops. Ah, sorry about that. We can double click on this guy. Um, there's a couple things you can do. Oh, I wonder if it's going to even show. Sometimes I do a bevel on the layer, but it's not working. That's weird. I don't know why. Um, or the drop, the I'll hit cancel. I'm trying to think. I wonder if it's the frame tool. I mean, not the frame tool, the shape tool. Let me double click on that. Okay, so this inner bevel, outer bevel, it just kind of gives a shape sometimes. Where's the drop shadow? We don't want it so big. Sometimes you can just add a little bit of a shadow. Just I don't know, add a little bit of a shadow to it. Um, but this looks pretty good. And it takes 2 seconds. And if you don't, so what I would do is hit File, save it as like Bunny PSD or whatever, Cherry Blossom Bunny PSD or whatever. And then when you put a picture into it, call it the client's name. So I would put, you know, Easter Bunny Frame Digital CC, because that's the client's first and last name. So give it a unique name when you save it. That way, when you go back, all you have to do is remove the kid's picture, and the what you just made with the rectangular tool is still here. And then you can just drag and drop your client's pictures in and just blast them out. Okay, I hope this helps.